Hi everyone, we're going to let f of x equal sine of x plus pi divided by 4 plus k. The graph of f passes through the point pi divided by 4 comma 6. Find the value of k. And then we're going to find the minimum value of f of x and then also answer 5c. So for the k part, we know that f of pi divided by 4 equals 6. So just set that to your equation. So you have 6 equals sine. Now for x, put pi divided by 4 plus pi divided by 4. And then we have plus k. So this gives us 6 equals sine of these two together is just going to be pi divided by 2. 2 pi divided by 4 is pi over 2 plus k. Now we know that sine of pi divided by 2 is 1. So we get 1 plus k. Therefore, k equals 5. All right. Now it says find the minimum value of k. So the minimum value of, not k, but of f of x. So basically, you know that for k, this is 5 now. When you graph this, and there's a shift this way, but your k is your vertical shift up or down. So usually for sine, our sine of x, our minimum value is usually -1. But in our case, we're adding 5. So usually the graph, let's just graph regular sine. So our minimum value here is -1. But because our k is a vertical shift up by 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're at y equals 4. So basically, what you're going to do is write your minimum value is -1 plus k. And so that's -1 plus 5, which equals 4. Okay, because this whole thing here got shifted up by 5 units. All right, now it says for C, 5c, let g of x equal sine of x. So we're back to a different function here. The graph of g is translated to the graph of f. So we're moving this to change up to here by the vector pq. Write down the value of pq. Well, p is going to be your horizontal translation. And usually for trig, we call this the phase shift. So in our case, what you're looking at is this part here. And you set this to 0. And so you get x equals -pi over 4. So this is your phase shift. So that's your p. So p equals -pi over 4. And q is your vertical shift because you're doing a translation. You're translating to the left and you're translating up. So q, we already know, is equal to your k, which equals to 5 because this is your vertical shift up because it's translated. So you can write p equals pi over 4, and you can write q equals 5, or you can also write it as the vector as -pi divided by 4, and then 5. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.